Morning, folks. Man, this weather's been horrendous. It's thundering and lightning out there right now, and the spring winds have been terrible. It's been hard to get on the water. I did get out yesterday, and wasn't ideal. It was blowing pretty hard, but we managed to catch some fish, and we got them on this Spro Hunchback. Which is a wake bait. Kind of a crazy looking thing, but it works good. It's got real good action, and it makes a lot of noise. It's got a good knocker in it. This is the one that I was using yesterday. This is a pearl or a white, however you want to call it, with a chartreuse head. These lures are a little pricey. I think they're like 11 bucks, something like that. And the hooks are good, sharp, strong hooks, but they're not really, it's not really a saltwater hook. So you have to keep them washed up real good, or you're gonna have to change them out. But they are strong and they are sharp. So anyway, this wake bait, unlike the man's waker and that one from Bass Pro that you've seen me use, this one you can make this one go under probably 4 or 5 inches if you crank it real fast, or you can run it right on top. I get asked a lot about how to retrieve different lures and stuff, and that's a hard question to answer, because what it all boils down to is feel. And if you look in this video, if you watch the rod tip in this video when I'm working this, you can see that rod tip oscillating like that, back and forth. When you feel a lure, you know, you get it when it's running right, you can feel it in the rod, you can feel it in the reel. The thing about it is every lure is different, and with different conditions everything changes. If you're in a drifting boat like I was yesterday and the wind's blowing 5 miles an hour, your retrieve is not going to be the same as if it's blowing 15 miles an hour. Because you're going to have to adjust to the speed of the boat drifting, or the speed that you're using the trolling motor if you're going down a bank or whatever. The best thing to do with any lure that you're not familiar with is to throw it into some clear water if it's subsurface, or top water. It doesn't matter what the clarity is. Throw it, make short casts around where you can see it, and then experiment with different retrieves and speeds until you kind of get a feel for what makes it act the way it should, and go from there. But anyway, Spro Hunchback, that's what we used. And let's get on to the video, and thank you all for watching. There he is. Came out of that little sand bucket there. Well, I had another mic connector go out on my other camera. What I was saying here was that that fish wasn't much, but it was a start. There he is. All right, buddy. Let's talk about it. Yeah, what I was saying here, it's another small one. I started in this little cove here because it was protected from the wind, but you can hear it blowing over my head. I ended up having to move out and fight some wind. Oh, big trout. God almighty. Thank you. Really? Really? There he is. What do we got there? That's got to be a redfish. Oh yeah. Nice one. He didn't fight for nothing till he got to the boat. Come here, buddy. Let's talk about it. Yeah, I had to move out of that protected cove. Wasn't nothing but small fish in there. And you can see behind me there, this wind is getting it. So I was working down the bank and looking for some better fish and stumbled across a few. he is. Oh, man, he hit that hard. Jeez Louise. Oh, he hit that hard. Come on, buddy. You mean dog. Oh, that's a nice one. Oh, yeah. Sweet. Yeah, this was the best one I caught before the wind just got up to the point I couldn't fish anymore. I had to get out of there. 4.5 pounds on the boga. So yeah, we had to head out after this. Hey, thanks for watching, folks. Appreciate it.